What you should keep in mind when choosing a psychotherapist. It is difficult to find the right therapist. There are many different types of therapists and mental health treatment options, each with their own set of benefits and drawbacks. With this guide, you will be able to compare the different options out there to find the best one for you. What is psychotherapy? Psychotherapy is a form of mental health treatment that focuses on the relationship between a therapist and a patient. The goal of psychotherapy is to help patients identify their feelings and thoughts, solve problems, and improve their overall well-being. Psychology is the study of the human mind, behavior, and emotions. Psychologists typically treat mental health problems, such as depression or anxiety disorders. They also help people cope with stress or other emotional issues. A psychotherapist can be any type of professional who helps people with mental health problems through talk therapy. Psychotherapists may be social workers, psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors, therapists who specialize in certain types of therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, or other professionals trained in therapeutic techniques. How do you know if you need psychotherapy? It can be difficult to know if you need psychotherapy. There are many factors that can contribute to whether or not you should see a therapist. One of the most important things is how much your problems are impacting your life and the people in it. If you are feeling like your problems are getting worse, or that they're interfering with your ability to function in your day-to-day life, then it may be time to seek therapy. If you have tried other ways of coping without success, then it may also be time for psychotherapy. What are the different types of psychotherapies? There are a number of different types of psychotherapy, each with its own set of benefits. Some people may find that one type is more effective for them than another. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is the most common type of psychotherapy and is often used to treat anxiety and depression. CBT can also be used to help people manage problems such as addiction, eating disorders, and chronic pain. Short-term therapy can be helpful in many cases because it can provide relief from symptoms quickly. It may not be as helpful for addressing deep-rooted issues in one's life, but it can still offer some relief from debilitating symptoms that may have been going on for years. What is the difference between therapeutic relationships and therapeutic alliance? Therapeutic relationships are based on empathy and understanding, while therapeutic alliance is more about the therapist's skills. A therapeutic relationship is based on empathy and understanding. It is an emotional connection between the therapist and the client. The therapist needs to be able to understand what their client feels in order to foster a strong relationship. The two need to be able to communicate effectively, which means that they need to have a similar level of education and experience, or at least have a shared language. Therapeutic alliance, on the other hand, is more of a professional relationship between the therapist and their client. It focuses more on the skills of the therapist, such as their listening skills or ability to formulate questions for discussion purposes. Does psychotherapy work for everyone? The answer is no. Psychotherapy does not work for everyone. Some people will find it to be helpful, while others will not. It depends on the patient and their needs. Sometimes psychotherapy can be less effective because of a lack of commitment on the patient's part or because they are resistant to change. What you should keep in mind when choosing a psychotherapist. It is important to find someone who has your values and beliefs in common. It is important to find someone who is experienced and qualified. You need to feel safe with the person you are choosing as a therapist. You should be able to trust the person you are choosing as a therapist.